Have you ever wanted a little partner to do battle with like in Pokemon, that relies on feelings and friendship like in Digimon? Well, grab your spellbooks, I'm Otaku Mav, and in today's video I'm talking about the magical anime of a little blonde kid named Zatch Bell. Back in the early 2000s, an anime by the name of Zatch Bell would start airing on TV, most notably Toonami. Zatch Bell would be turned into an anime by Toei Animation, also known for the likes of One Piece and Dragon Ball Z. The story goes that once every 1,000 years, 100 children from the Momoto world come to Earth and fight one another to decide the next Momoto king. To do battle, the Momoto must find the human partner who can read the spells in the book each Momoto carries. In order to win, you must burn the opposing spellbook to send them back home. Last one standing will be crowned king. Once a spellbook catches fire, it is noted that no matter what you try, once it's lit, there's no way to put it out. This makes it so that there's no way to survive and fight another day if this happens. Our main duo of the series is Zatch Bell and Kyo Takamine. Now, Zatch is a kind-hearted kid who has amnesia, but besides that, he is weak in the beginning and it is shown that when he uses a spell, he blacks out. Kyo, on the other hand, is your normal day-to-day teenager. His problem is that he doesn't go to school because he's an outcast treated harshly for being smarter than everyone. But Kyo doesn't help the situation, as with his attitude, he comes off as a complete jerk towards others. Together, these two will grow as they uncover Zatch's past and fight to make him a kind king. Because of the fact Zatch has amnesia, it sets up this whole mystery of what's going on, what's this book, and why are we fighting? Due to this choice, early episodes play out in a way of trying to uncover what and who Zatch is, along with learning more about this battle that occurs every 1,000 years. We as the audience get eased into the explanation of the Momoto and the battle to be king in bits and pieces throughout each episode, so that it's easier to take in. One day, Kyo's father sends Zatch to live with him, and even though their first meeting is bizarre as Zatch crashes through Kyo's bedroom window with a bird, he ends up helping Kyo make friends, but he also helps to make Kyo a better person. For example, Kyo would rather not get caught up in anyone's business, but as Zatch causes problems with the bully Kane, he ends up dragging Kyo and Suzy, the clumsy full-of-life airhead and only friend of Kyo's, into this mess. Zatch believes that Kyo will come to the rescue, and he wants to, as you see him struggle between helping the only people who haven't abandoned him or carry on like nothing's wrong, which makes for some great character development. Yes, Kyo's learning to be a better person, but even though he's learning, there are still times when he comes off as a complete jerk. One moment ready to save Suzy, the next talking about how she has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. Moving on, the Momoto in this show are all unique. Whether it's in terms of looks or abilities, no one feels the same. Now, not all Momoto children look like kids. Momotos come in all different shapes and sizes. There are even animal types, like a cat, a frog, and a cute little pony named Schneider. One Momoto is legit a glue stick with scissors, and his name is Cut and Paste. Now, even though Zatch Bell is about taking names and burning spellbooks, they don't always end up fighting. When the duo meets other pairs that share the same ideals, they end up becoming friends, as this show greatly balances fights with slice of life. Because at the end of the day, Kyo's a high school student and Zatch is a kid who wants to watch TV, go to the park, and play with others. The series never shied away from tackling harsh themes like bullying, loneliness, being forced to do something you don't want to, and even to go as far as having a character lose both parents. This show moved me on more than one occasion with how the characters would tackle certain situations and how the situations were later resolved, affecting Zatch and the others. Zatch Bell isn't just great at tugging at the heartstrings, but also bringing the laughter. With such a wide range of characters and the situations they get into, there's always moments to lighten up the mood so it's not so grim. Whether it's a one-liner or a character breaks into a song like the superstar Parco Fagore, it'll surely lighten up any dark times. This goes into the next point that the characters aren't just rushed, but given so much personality that each one is likable on some level. Each set pair is different in terms of personality and dynamic, and each pair acts differently towards each other, and it's refreshing because you don't have characters acting like other characters we've seen before. Zatch Bell is great, although it has its problems, most notably that the anime skips over the last 2 arcs in the manga and drops you in the middle of the final fight. Then there's the fact that the dub was never complete, leaving 2 movies and 50 out of 150 episodes Japanese only. Lastly are the changes the dub made to certain scenes. Yes, the dub was altered slightly as it was geared towards kids. The dub stays close to the original, but early episodes make some questionable changes, like changing a gun to a laser gun. It keeps the same scenario, but it adds a weird looking weapon that just seems out of place. Other changes aren't as bad, just changing minor things like a song a character sings to be more appropriate for kids, and it keeps the same impact. Even with the problems Zatch Bell has, it is still a decent gem worth a watch, subbed or dubbed, as both have their own cons. One lacking in a satisfying ending, and the other being incomplete. And sure, the fights aren't perfect, but its true strength lies in the characters and the journey they go on. With everything said, I'm giving Zatch Bell a 7 out of 10. Starting out so strong, the anime just seems to stumble on the finish. I hope that one day with a high enough demand, this classic can get an anime adaptation that covers everything the original skipped over, so that fans can truly get a complete experience. That's all for this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe and ring the bell to stay up to date with new videos. I'm Otaku Mav, and I'll see you next time.